Hello there, people, and welcome to yet another edition of the Doom P-Wad playthrough. I'm your host, The Stalker, and today we shall be checking out a level known as Chris. Yeah! Because when I want to play a Doom level, the level I think I want to play is a level named Chris. So let's see here. Let's get into this thing. Hi all! This is our Chris Burton and Chris Straw. Well, that would explain it. There's two Chris's. It's the Chris brothers. Let's see here. Contribution to the Doom P-Wad pool. I hope you enjoy it. It's quite the challenge on ultra-violent level. I played extensively on the modem. It's great if I do say so myself. I haven't tried it with Respawn yet, or a Nightmare mode either, because I don't think I can beat it. It might be interesting to put on Hurt Me Plenty or something, and try it with Net Doom with Respawn. Oh well, see you later. I gotta go. Yeah, that's a ticket. Wait, what? What? I don't understand what this guy's talking about, but yeah. Okay. Well, words. They were thrown in a readme, and we read them. Amazing! We've done something productive. Aren't you proud of me, people? I actually read words. Now, I don't know what those words meant. I don't know if they actually were beneficial to read. But we read them. And that's the important part. Okay, let's actually get to the level of the day, which is this Chrissy thingy. Sure. Blow that thing up. Yeah! Let's load it up! Yeah! Oh wait, maybe I should actually test this that way. Should I even guess? Oh, yeah. I remember this level. Alright, yeah. Not too bad, but not too good either. Yeah, I think this is a pretty mediocre one, but I do remember it because it can be evil at times. And we'll see why in a second. Alright, so let's go. Actually save here because this will be painful. Okay, door. Staircase. Cyberdemon. Cyber freaking demon! Run away! I gotta grab the bookie. Now we run like a maniac. Wait, what the? I don't find a secret. Where am I? Okay, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing, but sure, let's go this way. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just kind of going around like all the craziest and killing stuff. To use the healing, good. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh wait. Seems it's just craziest everywhere. There's plenty of cacodemons up there, but I can't really get in that room. Ooh, lucky! Well, I'm low on health now. Brilliant. So, I'm low on health, but we've kind of run around and grabbed a bunch of stuff. Owie. I can squeeze my way in there. We'll be doing good. Of course, the third woman ambushed me. I can just squeeze in there. We could actually do stuff. The difficult part's actually doing that. They keep getting me exactly when I go up there. Of course you keep getting me trailing down here. This little narrow pathway. I tell you, I hate this pathway. Okay, at least that takes out 2 of them. Makes it still less annoying. Like every one of these I can kill. Maybe if I try and pistol shoot them. Sounds like a bad idea, but you never know. Oh, we got one of them down. Which means only one left. Now much easier to control. Aha! Okay, so we got a gun. Well, rocket launcher. Now we're deadly. Fear me! I got something deadly. Now where is the Cyberdemon at? Don't wanna get shot by, so I have to kind of kill stuff. Okay, so we've been kind of running around all of creation, but we're killing stuff successfully, and that's kind of the important part. We have a freaking Cyberdemon that's going to be blowing us up otherwise. Now, I'm totally lost. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whoa! Oh, we dodged that one. I seem to have found a little platform. Sure. This lower is something. What's it lower? Trying to figure out what low is. I think this, actually. What's this do? It opened the area with the cacodemons. What a great idea. Open the area with the cacodemons that way he can try and kill me. Okay, now what? Oh, this looks painful. Oh boy. I only have a little bit of health and things are everywhere to shoot at me. Just keep killing each other, please. I I could use that because I don't have much health. It looks like we found our way out here, wherever this is. And this area seems to have stuff that's useful. Not exactly sure what that's about, but looks like something in point. I seem to have found the BFG. And I think that's how they kind of intended me to take out the Cyberdemon. So many shotgun guys keep teleporting. I don't like that it sounded teleporting everywhere. Okay, let's chainsaw some of these guys. Seems like we found where the stuff was. Oh boy, 1 point of health. Always what I want. Okie dokie, so we got a chain gun. Useful, I guess. Also found a bunch of teleporters everywhere. And now we're inside the red key area. Something tells me this is the exit door, actually. Yeah. Now, I didn't even get to kill the Cyberdemon. What's this lead to? Stuff I don't care about. It's kind of the one problem. If I drop in there to grab the BFG, how exactly am I supposed to get out? I don't know where that guy came from, but sure, you killed another guy for me. Thank you. I'm still a bit confused on where all the secrets are. And how exactly to get out with the BFG. I suggest moving. I see a secret thing, or something. Okay, what's the purpose of this room? Another pointless room, perhaps. Let's cook all the walls. No, this leads back. Well, it's with the beginning area, actually. Basically, it connects everything. Okay, so we have 3 doors. Door number 1, useless. Door number 2 leads all the way back over here. And number 3 leads in front of a freaking Cyberdemon. Always a good idea. Especially when you're trying to avoid it. Alpha, stupid question of the day. How do you kill the bloody Cyberdemon when you have no ammo? I think he's the last enemy in the map, though. So I could just kind of like just sit here and shoot him with a shotgun over. Nobody said you can't shoot a Cyberdemon with a shotgun. Well, except the Cyberdemon. Just keep straight around. To avoid the Cyberdemon, shoot him until he dies. I'll never be able to beat this guy! Just have to remember his patterns of 3. Hey! Sometimes he likes to shoot like instantly after he shoots his other 3 barrage though. That's the one problem. You never know if he's going to shoot again immediately. Now we just keep moving and not dying and all that. Thank God, you great fiery beast. This will give me the ability to think. Can't be dying soon. There we are. Alright, so we killed the Cyberdemon with a shotgun. And with some extra guns, but mostly a shotgun. With enough shotgun ammo lying around that we can probably get some back. Plus the fact of the matter that really doesn't matter because he was the last enemy in the map. Now how do I grab the BFG without dying at all? I'm not really sure. Again, not really sure much right now, because we still have a few secrets to go. If you notice, we're still like missing a few secrets. How, why, and where? It's time to try and figure out how to get these secrets. First of all, I want to know if I can get down there, if there's anything like down there, because I can't exactly have the survivability for nukage. That's the one problem. You get in there, then you can't get back out. So it might be just designed to be a trap. I believe so. I'm gonna go with that theory. Because we're not getting a secret if we drop down there. If I could find some secrets, we'd be in luck. The problem is I'm not finding any. At least now we all have the Cyberdemon going up and down all around creation. That definitely helps. That way I can think of what I'm doing. A Cyberdemon shooting at you is usually very difficult to try and pay attention to what you're trying to do. But yeah, I remember the level being a bit more evil with the Cyberdemon shooting you at the start or whatnot. I think we kind of lucked out based on how we did it. Yeah. This leads to key. Well, the door. I do not want to go out. Where is the other secrets? We're still missing 4. Where are these secrets? I want secrets. Give me secrets, game. Reward me for my ability to find stuff. My ability to find stuff like a little wandering aimless maniac is impressive, ain't it? Again, I'm going to be driven crazy by this little clippy thing here. I want to see if this is something. Nope. So, where am I going? There's pillars here. I don't know why, but there's pillars. Okay, this thing isn't raising up and down anymore. I said without the Cyberdemon there, it makes it so it's kind of static. Which is good for me. Now what's this about? Oh, it's on both sides. Then we had this, which went down, but what else do we have? This... Okay, this just lowers and raises this. I don't really care about that. I care about finding these secrets. That's the problematic part. There's all these secrets that we're missing. I mean, look at that. There's like 4 secrets. Then again, we have all the items. You know, this could always be a case of another broken secret-itis. Okay, where's this thing going? Oh, it's raising this thing lower. Okay, so it's raising lower in this, so we can access this. Yeah, I'm gonna actually no-clip, sadly. Because I do not believe there's any more secrets. I believe that any more are kinda done. That we need to kinda no-clip around. See? What did I say? Broken teleporter secrets. Usually that seems to be what they love to do by accident. Is throw it in the teleporters or so. Like K9 I don't think had any teleporters, so I don't think it could have been that. But here, it's definitely the teleporters. And if it's like we don't no-clip, they'll teleport right into it. So we just kind of want to no-clip on this. And yeah, that's 3 of the secrets right there. So that's where 3 of the secrets are. Now where's the 4th? Maybe here? No. But we're missing 1 secret. Somewhere in this map. Now, I'm still confused as to how... Probably a bad idea. Trying to figure this out. Where the last secret would be. There's only 1. 1 secret. I mean, we found already 3 of the others and why we can't access them. So I was very right to no clip. But now where's the other one? And we're not even having luck to find this one no clipping around, but I'm also going to put on God mode just because of the amount of slime around here and the fact that I'm no clipping all around creation. I kind of just want to run around like a maniac and hopefully find something. Because really, I'm not seeing any other way. Because I don't know what else it could be. Let's run around all this area here. Make sure it's nothing to do with the BFG thing. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a trap, but I need to make sure. Because we're missing a secret. So, yeah. This might be a case of I cannot find it itis. Very deadly disease. Let's see, we can always run around like the edge of the map. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, looking for that last secret. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Gotta love secrets, right? Gotta love secrets. And then you no clip saying, I'm done, I give up, and you still can't find it. Isn't that terrible? And this is becoming like the norm. You know, this is becoming way too common. Where secrets are becoming, too hard to find or so. And then, like I said, we get 9 out of 10 after the glitches of the other ones, and we still don't have all the secrets. We still don't have it after all that. It's like at the least, after we found that area with the glitches, we could have at least been given all the secrets. But no. They had to keep us from one of the bloody secrets. Like they decided to troll us with that final secret. And yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Isn't there like auto... I think it's like AM cheat 1. This will show like the different sectors, so this is every sector on the map. So we'll go around to every sector that is like unexplored or so. This is the only thing I could think of at this point, people. I really don't know. If not this, what? I mean, seriously, what? That's like the whole lower edge. It's not too much. Yeah. Most of the things that we haven't explored, well, those are like the raised and lowered platform areas that just kind of are like sectors that are designed for that stuff. Now, of course, the one area on the map that really doesn't look explored, the area of the BFG. In this area here, which is the area of the pillars. And neither of them is the answer. If you notice, I can't find it. And it looks like we've explored every sector in the map. Ain't that brilliant? Well, that stunk. So, yeah, people. I don't know. I don't actually believe it's accessible to be found. Just like K9. Just like that other level, that deathmatch or so level we found that time. I forget its name at this point. But yeah. This is like the third level or so that we've seen with this issue where we cannot get all the secrets. And even no clipping can't find them all. And as for levels with inaccessible secrets, well, we've done a bunch of those. Like I said, this is becoming quite the norm. Why do you think I'm so willing to kind of just, shoot and say, whatever? Like I said, each one of these is just another reason why on earth, I get so impatient with these. Because look how many they're starting to become. Just look at the evidence in front of you. It started out where it was like there was one that I did that was wrong, and then one that was kind of like faulty, and then it became two that were faulty, three that were faulty, and started building up. And then I had some more that was impatient with, so, and I was starting to regret it and starting to wonder, what if I should actually be doing this legit? What if, for whatever circumstances, secrets actually aren't as bad as I'm thinking? By this point, hopefully, this kind of proves exactly my case. Because it seems like we get to a bunch of levels where that's exactly not the case. Where it's, pretty much broken. And it shows a bit more exactly why I have these frustrations. Why I end up trying to fight with things. And why I you know, end up giving up on secrets pretty early. Because the fact of the matter is that if you don't have items in your level, generally speaking, you might not have secrets. Your secrets might be broken. I really don't trust. It started out I didn't know about that. I wasn't thinking about that like one or two times, but that's basically kind of the rule I'm starting to base it on. If your level has no more items in the map or kills, then I'm going to start looking around and believing that these other secrets are inaccessible. Just, it could always be weapons and ammo and all that, but the problem is that based on the counters and all that, that's really the only thing I can base it on. And yeah, like I said, it's the only way to really kind of like get any type of assumption, not just say to any level, well, that I couldn't find it in 2 seconds, it must not exist. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt that that type of stuff is good. There's been examples when we can't get all the kills, so it's very, very true that even if that was the case, that we couldn't get all the items or couldn't get all the enemies because the fact of the matter that's blocked off. But at least in those circumstances, it might be the case that it's blocked off and we could find an area with it. That's kind of the big difference. At least in those, we can kind of no clip around and we'll probably find something to kill. Or probably find something with an item inside. That's just totally inaccessible. But in any event, it would still be on the map. We're seeing, like I said, so far 3 examples, which doesn't sound like a lot, but, the fact of the matter that we've kind of seen 3 is showing that it's kind of happening. It's a thing that is an occurrence and isn't just a one-time occurrence throughout this entire thing. It wasn't just one person's level, it was in at least a couple levels. Like I said, it's not like every single level at all, or even a bunch of levels yet. But it is in some levels and is something that you should expect because it does happen. Um, it's not, that one-time occurrence or so, and you gotta think, we have yet to even hit, like, 100 levels or so. We're still in, like, the 70s, if I'm correct. So, you're saying, like, 3 out of 70 or so. So, it's, the percentage of it is still pretty low. It'd be less than 10%. Probably less than 5%, actually, but still, it's pretty bad. It's still not exactly the best percentage at all to try and get or so. And the fact of the matter that we've only seen so many levels so far means that it's very, very likely that coming up ahead, we're going to see more of these. And that means constantly that I have to keep wondering, am I wasting my time by hunting for secrets? And I guess that's the annoying part. We make it through a level, we do what we need to do, then all of a sudden it turns out that the secrets are there, and then we go insane hunting for secrets, only to find out that they're completely unexistent. Honestly, this is one of the things that is annoying about Doom in particular, because honestly, any other game later than Doom, I don't think this can happen. I think inaccessible secrets could always be a thing. We could always have it so that way you could not no-clip to a certain area or so. But I do not believe it's possible for secrets to not exist anywhere in the map. Because the way secrets were defined in Doom versus later games, secrets in Doom are basically just flags. They are like you turn them on or off on something. Um, and I guess maybe they're thrown on things that aren't exactly like regular brushes or so. Maybe like I don't know, maybe a monster. Maybe I really don't know how exactly you could flag it and it not appear. But there's gotta be something. But like the way it would work, like in later games, is that usually it's a sector. It's a particular drawn area on your map or whatnot that is designed. It's a particular area that's been designated or so, and it basically like in Quake, there's a lot easier ways to see what exactly there is if you have like the editors or whatnot. Um, Unreal doesn't have secrets, so that wouldn't be too useful. Um, so yeah, and Thief has a bunch of like chaotic things, and the way the game's designed, it wouldn't work with secrets otherwise. If you were to try and do it anything like a Doom-based secret, I don't even think you could do like a Doom-based secret in Thief, just based on the way the mechanics of the game work and how secrets exactly are done in Thief 2. Yes, of course, we're not talking about the original Thief because the original Thief did not have secrets. But yeah, that's so a lot of the games up and coming either don't have secrets, or if they do have secrets, are done in a completely different way that's a bit more manageable. Um, at the least, and I don't believe anything does it like here, where it's just something that you can check off and then it not appear. Usually, like I said, it's a drawn box or something like that that you can easily see in your editor. Um, so with that being the case, that makes this a bit of a pain to do because the fact of the matter that it can very easily be hidden, it can very easily be missing, and that just isn't fun. I'm sorry, but this just But when you have that being a problem, it just isn't fun for 100% completion, and that's the problem. Because we're the type that likes to do 100% completion. We like to explore and whatnot, and our level should be able to be 100% completed. I'm sorry, but that's a big focus of like these levels or so. If you're going to have a counter at the end of each level, that kind of makes it so that way you care about 100% completion. If it was a game like Unreal, where you don't have a counter at the end of each level, instead of it just kind of sends you off to the next level, you wouldn't care about 100% completion. You wouldn't see that. You wouldn't think of it. It would be something that you'd try and explore and get as much as you could, but you wouldn't realize it if you missed something. On this game, it's going to tell you, oh, you're missing something. Go back, go back, go back. Oh, wait, it's actually a little fight that you can't actually see. And that's kind of where the problem lies. Because Doom has so many counters, it makes it more frustrating. And in fact, this is a thing where the more counters you have in a level, the more things that can go annoying. Because that means more things that the user can try and hunt for that might or might not possibly be in a level. So this is why counters can kind of be a pain sometimes. Like I said, and why like Unreal could possibly be the glitchiest game of all time and be missing a lot of stuff from its own levels. But nobody would know because the fact of the matter that we have no counters, this means that we don't really bother with it if it's not. If someone incorrectly tagged the secret sector, well, one of all, there's no secrets, so that would be impossible. But two, nobody would even know because, yeah, it would just not, be an area so that you would be able to check out. Maybe you'd no clip around to find yourself, but generally speaking, you just wouldn't care. And that's kind of the problem here is the fact of the matter that because the counters, you care. And that's kind of where all the problems lie. Because Doom has a counter, and because Doom has 3 counters, not even 2 like Quake, but 3. But the item counter isn't the problem here. It's the secret counter always, which Quake does have. But like I said, I don't think Quake has ever had this problem. I don't actually think I've ever seen a level with an inaccessible secret, but that's beside the point. I believe Quake could possibly have that. So I'm not going to say that Quake cannot. But what I don't believe Quake can have is, like here, secrets that do not exist. And like I said, to me, that's a bit more, even more unsatisfying, because at least if I am able to no clip and go somewhere, I could be like, oh, at least there's a secret. With these, I don't even know if I was finding, if I was even looking in the right places. Maybe I did something wrong and looked in the wrong area. I don't know. I never got the secret. So how would I know where it is or what it is? So it's kind of a bit more of a confusion thing. It makes it so that I don't know if I'm actually looking the right areas for a secret, if it exactly exists on the map or not. It just causes more confusion for me, and is more of a torturous element. At least with the other ones, I could say they're on teleporters. I can't access it from getting past the teleporter. The secrets cannot be accessed. With this last secret, I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, that was a bit of fun. Thank you very much all for watching. I shall see you all next time.